India is a nation on the rise. After centuries of colonial rule, a difficult partition, and continued interstate conflicts, India's emerged as one of the world's most robust and fastest-growing economies, on track to expand GDP by as much as 7% in 2024. However, as with all nations, India faces its own set of unique challenges, not least of which is providing energy, water, and means of transportation to a booming population, which, according to high-variant UN estimates, could reach as high as 2 billion people in the next 40 years. To ensure the future and elevate the quality of life for billions of current and future citizens, the Indian government's undertaken ambitious large-scale building projects across the country. These multi-billion-dollar initiatives encompass varying visions of cutting-edge infrastructure, sustainable cities, and strategic transportation links that promise to elevate India on the global stage of public works and development, and to provide its people with a better life. In this video, we'll explore 10 of the largest and most innovative megaprojects in India, both under construction and recently completed, ranked by order of investment. Number 10. Chenab Bridge. Our first project is a soaring wonder that takes us to the Jammu and Kashmir region in the northern part of the subcontinent. Spanning 359 meters above the Chenab River, the Chenab Bridge could comfortably fit New York City's Empire State Building under its gigantic steel arch. Built to provide a much-needed link between the Kashmir Valley and the Indian Railway network, the 1,300-meter-long Chenab Bridge will be the world's highest train bridge upon completion. With a price tag of $180 million, the bridge will provide a vital transportation link between the incredibly fertile agricultural lands in Kashmir and the rest of India. Scheduled to open in early 2024, the bridge will allow transport south of crops grown in Kashmir's alluvial soils, and the ferrying north of tourists looking to take in views of the stunning mountains and valleys of Kashmir. Utilizing cutting-edge engineering and wind testing and constructed with 63,000 tons of steel, the bridge can withstand winds up to 260 kilometers or 160 miles per hour, as well as moderate earthquakes. Strategically, the bridge also allows India greater control over the volatile territory, which has been the epicenter of conflict with Pakistan. Kashmir's former governor, Satyapal Malik, has termed the Chenab Bridge a marvel of engineering and lifeline for Kashmir Valley. Number 9. Palais Royal. Next on the list is a prominent new addition to the Mumbai skyline, the 320-meter-tall Palais Royal residential building. Pegged at a cost of $380 million and topped out in 2018 at 88 stories, it's already India's tallest structure. Yet work continues, and the final touches on the building's facade and interior are not expected to be complete until the end of 2024. With massive unit sizes ranging from 4 to 14,000 square feet and prices on current listings well above $1 million, the Palais is certainly not a project made for the common man. Nor did it come to be without quite a bit of controversy and turmoil. Construction delays and legal disputes plagued the project since its conception in 2002, and efforts were completely halted in 2011 due to ongoing conflicts between the project sponsors. In 2016, the High Court of Bombay ruled that the design of the building's top 13 floors and a 15-story parking structure were, quote, completely illegal. But a favorable judgment from the Supreme Court of India eventually cleared the building's design. And despite significant legal and financial setbacks, it appears that the grand opening of India's tallest building is not so far away. Number 8. Zojila and Zimur Tunnels. Heading back to Jammu and Kashmir, we have the $1.2 billion Zojila and Zimur tunnel projects. These tunnels form a key part of India's plan to improve connectivity between the Kashmir Valley and Ladakh, an incredibly beautiful yet extremely remote region that remains completely isolated from the rest of India by road for 6 to 8 months out of the year. The 6.5-kilometer-long Zimur Tunnel will provide an alternative vehicle route between Ladakh and Srinagar, the largest city in Kashmir, one that remains accessible even in harsh winters. Zojila Tunnel, named for the Himalayan pass it undercuts, will upon completion be both Asia's longest road tunnel and the highest elevation vehicular tunnel in the world, 400 feet taller than the current record holder, the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels on Interstate 70 outside of Denver, Colorado. The tunnel project was conceived decades ago, but saw slow progress due to the region's challenging mountainous terrain. The 15-kilometer-long Zojila Tunnel in particular posed unique challenges due to its length and elevation, and required utilizing complex engineering techniques like the new Austrian tunneling method, NATM, to optimize wall reinforcement, ensure tunnel stability, and prevent damage to the fragile Himalayan ecology. According to officials, the tunnels will be a game changer and usher in prosperity for Ladakh, which despite its isolation is heavily dependent on tourism. Along with tourists, the tunnels will also benefit traders and truckers who transport goods across the mountainous routes. Number 7. Mumbai Coastal Road. Shifting focus to addressing urban congestion, we have the ambitious Mumbai Coastal Road, an 8-lane separated expressway valued at $1.7 billion. Set to stretch 30 kilometers or almost 20 miles, the road will extend along and throughout most of Mumbai proper, servicing what's not only India's most populous city, but also home to some of the most densely packed neighborhoods on Earth. With vehicular speeds in Mumbai rarely exceeding 25 kilometers or 15 miles per hour, the coastal freeway promises average speeds more than 3 times as fast. This brand new route runs along Mumbai's western coastline, with a section of the road featuring twin 2-kilometer-long tunnels passing underneath the Arabian Sea. The first phase of the project, spanning 10 kilometers, is already more than 80% complete and should open for traffic in early 2024. Upon completion, it should cut travel time from South Mumbai to the suburbs from 2 hours to just 40 minutes. This will bring major relief to Mumbai's workforce and boost connectivity to the existing Mumbai International Airport. Number 6. Navi Mumbai International Airport. Speaking of which, the next project on our list is the $2.3 billion Navi Mumbai International Airport. Despite being India's busiest aviation hub, Mumbai is served by just one operating international airport. With no room for expansion, it's running out of capacity. To address the bottleneck, construction on a brand new airport's underway in the Navi Mumbai suburb. Opening of its first phase is currently set for March 2025, and with a projected initial capacity of up to 20 million passengers annually, it's set to provide immediate relief to the existing airport. Subsequent phases over the next decade will raise the airport's capacity to a staggering 90 million passengers upon completion. This should ultimately make it one of the world's busiest airports, ahead of current traffic loads at LAX, Chicago's O'Hare, and London's Heathrow. Phase 1 will cost $930 million and include the construction of a terminal building, a runway, a taxiway, apron areas, a cargo complex, and other ancillary buildings. Subsequent phases will cost around $1.3 billion and involve the expansion of existing facilities as well as the development of a second runway and terminal. Number 5. Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link. There's certainly a lot of exciting projects happening in Mumbai, and the recently opened Trans-Harbour Link is no exception. A key component of Mumbai's upgraded transportation framework, the $2.4 billion 22-kilometer freeway includes a 16-kilometer-long bridge over Mumbai Harbor that directly connects the Mumbai Peninsula with Navi Mumbai. First proposed way back in the 1960s, the project did not materialize for many years due to unfavorable bids. Opened on January 12, 2024, the Sea Link saw 40,000 passengers on its first day of operation and is expected to service an average of 70,000 vehicles daily at speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour. The project aims to address severe traffic congestion between the two population centers and to provide a much-needed link to the upcoming Navi Mumbai Airport. Prior to the freeway's completion, traffic was forced to funnel through the decades-old Vashi Bridge, with capacities woefully inadequate for smooth traffic movement of the burgeoning population. The link opened in January to great fanfare and stirred quite a bit of interest in the local population. In fact, more than 250 motorists were ticketed in one day for illegally stopping on the bridge, many to take selfies and some to have a picnic. Number 4. Dholera Solar Park. Next on our list is the Dholera Solar Park, which carries a hefty price tag of $3.2 billion. Upon completion in 2030, it'll be one of the largest renewable energy facilities in the world, boasting a massive generation capacity of 5 gigawatts, comparable to that of the largest nuclear power plants. The park's being constructed over a sprawling 50 million square meter site in rural Gujarat. To enable maximum power generation, the massive installation will make use of cutting-edge technologies like robotic dry cleaning of panels, state-of-the-art inverters, and high-capacity HT lines. The first phase is nearing completion as of early 2024. The solar park at Dholera should go a long way in helping India achieve its sustainable energy goals. According to authorities, Dholera will help mitigate 8.5 million metric tons of carbon emissions each year. Along with clean power, the project will create jobs and boost the economy in the Dholera region and throughout Gujarat. Number 3. Sardar Sarovar Dam. Water management is another sector witnessing exciting innovation in India. A standout example is the $8.2 billion Sardar Sarovar Dam, the second largest concrete dam in the world by volume. Built on the river Narmada and completed in 2017, the 1.5 gigawatt dam services the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan, providing reliable irrigation to around 1 million individual farmers and drinking water to 30 million citizens spread across 130 cities and 10,000 villages. By the time Prime Minister Narendra Modi officially inaugurated the dam in 2017, it had already gone through a multi-generational journey of construction. In fact, it had been more than 56 years since Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, had laid the foundation stone for the dam. In the decades following, the project was not devoid of controversies related to environmental impact, human displacement, and overrun costs. But few can deny that the Sardar Sarovar Dam has come to stand as one of the most iconic and impactful infrastructure projects in India, its completion marking the culmination of half a century of dedicated effort and planning. Number 2. Gift City. Next on our list is the Gujarat International Finance Tech City, or GIFT City for short. With a whopping $11 billion price tag, this new central business district aims to further transform India into a world-leading financial services hub. Since construction began in 2013, over 200 Indian and international companies have already commenced operations at the site. These include banks, trading firms, tech providers, insurance companies, and more. MasterCard, JP Morgan, and Barclays have all set up bases there. In 2017, it became the home of India's first international stock exchange, India INX. Already a rising global hub for commerce and finance, Gift City is poised for a major expansion to accommodate growth. Billed as India's first operational smart city, Gift City aims to provide state-of-the-art workspaces, residential areas, and social infrastructure within an integrated township. The first phase of development saw over 2.4 million square feet of workspace built across office buildings, trading units, and the International Financial Services Center, and successive phases aim to triple the size of the already impressive development over the next 15 years. Number 1. Dholera Smart City. And finally, the largest of India's pioneering megaprojects is the upcoming Dholera Smart City, or Dholera Special Investment Region, which boasts a mammoth $22 billion budget. Also envisioned as a futuristic and sustainable planned city, it's expected to encompass 900 square kilometers, or 350 square miles once complete. The project's being developed in phases as part of the larger Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor project, and will have its energy needs serviced by the nearby Dholera Solar Park. Dholera Smart City will incorporate rapid transportation networks, manufacturing hubs, logistics centers, and a dedicated international airport. Its master plan's been designed with sustainability in mind, complete with climate-responsive architecture and highly efficient water management systems on par with world leaders such as Singapore and Scandinavia. Planned to be built over an area of arid salt plains twice the size of Mumbai and larger than New York City, Dholera is expected to house more than 2 million permanent residents, while creating employment for more than 800,000. Though criticized by some as unrealistic, with many questioning the location, scale, and cost of the project, the vision of Dholera Smart City certainly represents the pinnacle of India's urban planning ambitions. It's the largest investment project planned along the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, DMIC, and will be one of the largest construction undertakings anywhere in the world. Megaprojects like these represent the blueprint of a new India that aims to be a technologically advanced, sustainable, and strategically self-reliant global power. Did we miss anything? Which of these visionary projects impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.